Hey guys, I'm Brett, the Nerdy Engineer. One question I get a lot is, with Tesla's unique buying experience, what's the best way to save money? And this is an issue near and dear to my heart because, as a lot of you know, I'm pretty cheap. So I went and scoured the internet and came up with a list of the best ways that you can save money when buying a Tesla. And if I left anything out, please let me know in the comments down below. Buying a Tesla is pretty unique. Well, it's unique when it comes to buying a car in the US, but it's how we buy a lot of other products. When you buy a Tesla, you're actually buying the car directly from the manufacturer. You're not forced to go through some middleman, car dealership. Buying the car directly from the manufacturer has a lot of benefits. And to me, one of the coolest benefits is that there's no haggling over price. There are a couple ways to buy a Tesla. The first is you can just go to the Tesla website and pick your color, configure your whole car, and check out. Place your deposit and order your car. The other way is you can go to a Tesla showroom and actually talk with a Tesla employee, see the cars, test drive them, and then once you figure out what you want, they'll basically take you over to a computer and walk you through the Tesla website where you'll order your car, basically the exact same way that you would from the comfort of your home. So after you configure the car how you want it, it's going to show you a price. And here's where Tesla becomes the antithesis of car dealerships. The price that they show you is actually the price you pay. Oh man, I know, it's crazy, revolutionary. But it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're Elon Musk, some celebrities, just Joe Blow, whatever. Everybody pays the exact same price for the same configuration. There's no haggling over price. It makes the car buying experience so much better. And I think even if you're somebody that is an expert negotiator and always gets the best deal out when you're buying a car, if you could buy a car just knowing everybody's paying the same price, I don't have to go through any of that, jump through hoops and play those games, and everyone's going to pay the same price. I think, 99% of the people are going to choose that. It's just a nice, fair way to do it, and so much less stress. But that also means you can't save money there. The price is the price. There's no way around it. So I promised you guys some ways to actually save money when buying a Tesla. So here goes. The first and the most obvious is that you can just use a referral code. Tesla's current referral program, if you use a referral code, which I'll put a link to mine in the description down below, you'll save $1,000 off the price. And then also you'll get unlimited supercharging. But the referral program has recently changed, and the $1,000 off deal is supposed to expire October 31st, and the unlimited supercharging is supposed to expire at the end of this year. Possible Tesla might extend one or both of those things, but that's how it stands right now. I'll update the description down below if that changes. In my opinion, the best way to save money on Tesla is to buy a new inventory car. Now, an inventory car is a little different because it's not a custom built car for you. It's a car that Tesla has already built, and they might have used it for something. It might be a showroom car, a test drive car. They may be using it as a loaner or something at a service center. So it'll probably have some miles on it. They vary from a couple hundred miles to a couple thousand. But the key is that these cars have never actually been sold or registered. So in the US, they're still eligible for the federal and state tax credits. So you'll get a discount on the car because it's an inventory car. Tesla marks them down based on age, mileage, and that sort of thing. And then on top of that, you're still getting the federal tax credits and the state tax credit. So it's definitely, in my opinion, the best way to get a deal on a Tesla. So you might be asking yourself, okay, how do I find an inventory vehicle? There are three main ways to find inventory vehicles. The first is to check out Tesla's website. They have an inventory vehicle search. You can go on there, check the new inventory vehicles, but it's a pretty crappy search. It doesn't really let you search by features. You have to click on each car to see all the different features that it has. So in my opinion, it's kind of a waste of time. The other ways to search are to contact an owner advisor at Tesla, and kind of tell them what you're looking for, and they can search Tesla's whole system and find cars that come close to matching what you want. And they can actually see things that don't show up on the Tesla website yet. So there's an advantage to going through an owner advisor. The other way to do it is to do a search on your own, but choose a different website. There's two main websites that do it. There's TeslaInventory.com and there's EV-CPO. Those are two great sites. If you use one of those other sites, be sure to use my referral code instead of theirs, because those guys get tons of referrals. Eric from Tesla Inventory, he's a great guy. He's actually one of, if not the top Tesla referrer. So he doesn't really need your referral. So go ahead and throw me a bone, since I'm the one sending you to the site. When you get to their site, you'll understand what I mean, because their referral codes are plastered all over those sites. Another way you can save some money is through financing. If you're buying a Tesla, definitely check out Alliant Credit Union. They finance a ton of Teslas, and they have phenomenal rates. When I bought my Tesla, I financed through Alliant for 1.49% for 72 months. They've even been doing rates as low as 0.99%. So definitely check out Alliant. Their rates are so low that it's basically like borrowing the money for free. So even if you have the cash to buy the Tesla outright, why would you? You can borrow the money basically for free and put that money into something else that's going to return you a lot more than 1.5%. So definitely check them out. It's a good way to save money. And my last money saving tip, if you did lease your car, which, with Teslas, they are a tech product, so it does make a lot of sense to lease it. Their lease rates aren't that great, so you do have to kind of factor that into your decision. But if you do lease it, then one thing you really want to be aware of is the way they structure the lease so that you can take advantage of the federal tax credit is that they add that price onto the residual and to make the car cheaper so that your lease is less. But that means if you end up deciding to buy the car at the end of the lease, then you end up essentially paying that entire federal tax credit, $7,500, back. So in my opinion, it really does not make sense to end up buying the car at the end of the lease, especially right now while the federal tax credit is still active. I would just lease a new car. So are there any other ways that you guys know of to save money on a Tesla? I'd be curious to hear. Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys like my content, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And if you thought my tips were pretty good, then hit the like button on this video. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. That way you can see my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.